All right, everybody, we are live also on Facebook, YouTube, X, as well as, believe it or not, TikTok at this moment, as well as Citizen. Those of you just joining us, Citizen's heard it a few times already, but we are on the scene of a two-vehicle accident, heavy damage to both vehicles. We did see several relatives of possibly the driver and or passengers of either of the two vehicles. Those of you joining us on Facebook and YouTube as well as X, let me zoom into the one vehicle here, right here. Heavy damage to both vehicles. One being an SUV as well as this vehicle that we're showing now. And we have another vehicle right here. Again, as we were pulling up and also listening on the scanners, we did hear that there were several patients. Several of them did not want to go to the hospital via ambulance. So hopefully that's a good sign that they are okay. One was waiting on permission from their parents, so obviously a minor. So this is where we're at. If you're in the area, Queen Creek, please be careful. Again, we're on the corner of Queen Creek Road in Ellsworth. And thanks again to AX2 Media. We shut off our car just briefly from all the stories we've been on today. We went to get a break and we got a message that there was an accident. So we appreciate AX2 Media for giving us the heads up on this. Give him a follow. He's on Instagram, independent media as well. Everybody that subscribes and follows, it's greatly appreciated. It helps out independent media. So again, be careful if you're driving in this area. We got two vehicles, one in the center of the road of the median, and then one off to the left-hand side there of your screen. All right, everybody, we're just checking our broadcast, make sure everything is up to speed. Again, if you're in the area, please be careful as you're passing by. Slow down, obviously, on this Saturday evening. We're live on the scene, Queen Creek Road and Ellsworth Road. Two vehicles, major damage to both of them. Again, we saw off to the right there by the light was several patients, several of them I&I. They did not want to go to the hospital, which hopefully is good news that they weren't hurt. We do appreciate you joining us again on all our social media platforms, Valleywide News on Citizen, Facebook, YouTube, X, as well as right now, TikTok. Those of you joining us right now on Citizen, if you'd like to see more or closer view, we're going to go ahead and cut the stream on Citizen, and you're welcome to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Valleywide News. Click the subscribe button and you'll get notified anytime we go live here with breaking news and or events across the valley here in Arizona. We appreciate you joining us. All right, those of you still live with us on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we truly appreciate it. We're going to stick around here a little longer. Traffic is moving, but obviously as you're coming up, there's quite a bit of traffic delay coming down Ellsworth Road and across the Ellsworth loop there. So please be careful, slow down, and expect delays, obviously. again, these two vehicles are right in the middle of the road. Let me zoom in. We got one red vehicle here in the center median. Again, heavy damage, as well as the SUV off to the left-hand side. We'll zoom to that in a second. You can see heavy front-end damage to that SUV as well. It's hard to see beyond those windows if there's airbag deployment, but I would imagine with that much heavy damage there is. Again, be careful if you're driving in the area, expect delays. And it's possible that we're not sure if that's the driver of the SUV, but we can tell you that traffic is moving. It is moving slow, so just please be careful. Again, those of you joining us on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we appreciate it. We appreciate you sticking with us. Those of you just joining us, we're on the scene of a two-vehicle accident, heavy damage to both vehicles. If you're in the area and know anybody, be careful driving through here. Traffic is moving in both directions, or actually, you're being diverted actually off onto Queen Creek if you're coming in. Let me just get my bearings and I'll let you know exactly that direction. So if you're coming from the south, headed north on Ellsworth Road, or also known as the Ellsworth Loop Road, if you're coming south, you will be diverted to make a right on that road. If you're coming southbound on Ellsworth Road, you can get by with one lane. Obviously, slow down. There's a heavy amount of backup as far as I can see. So you want to slow down, be careful, and try and avoid any other further accidents here on the scene. Again, two-vehicle accident, major damage, front-end damage to both vehicles. As we were driving in, we did hear, hopefully, what it sounded like. Everybody, for the most part, is okay here on the scene, and they were transported. Those that needed to were transported to the hospital at this time. So again, those of you coming northbound on Ellsworth Road will be diverted eastbound on Queen Creek Road. So if you're seeing this, be aware of that. Slow down, be careful. Tow trucks here, looks like ready to pick up the both vehicles and get this road open as soon as possible. We just want to say, those of you subscribing, liking our page on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we truly appreciate it. We are independent media, so that's the best way to support us. We do appreciate everybody's support. We're going to go ahead and end this live. Be careful out there. Drive safe. Obviously a busy Saturday night.